Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for coming back or for clicking on this video. My name is Megan if you are new. For today, I have brought you a fall evening and nighttime routine. I have two daughters. Oakley is almost 3 and Harper was 5 in the summer. So we're just going to begin by making supper. I will have this recipe linked down below in my description box. It was like a chicken pot pie with biscuits on top instead of your typical crust, and it was freaking delicious. So definitely give that a whirl. It was so good. So I hope you all enjoy. Please like and subscribe. I would love to have you guys stick around. So today I started this video around 3:30. I would generally consider our evening routine to start around 4. That's usually when I start supper, but today I kind of got a jump start. So I just made a decaf coffee at first. No caffeine, but I was exhausted and wanted to trick my body into thinking that I was feeding it some caffeine. The girls are just behind me at the kitchen table playing with Play-Doh while I make supper. They're usually either doing that or they'll be upstairs farting around in Harper's room or destroying the loft, whatever. But tonight Addison was home early enough. It was a weekend, so he was gone for the weekend, but he was home early enough to help occupy them while I made supper.
That doesn't look like a barbecue.
That's because someone's like...
I'm making a slug.
Trudy, what are you making? Elsa?
I need a barbecue. I need...
That's a barbecue?
Yeah.
All
Are you
right.
hurting looking barbecue?
I'm giving more.
So while dinner is in the oven, I am going to clean up the kitchen. Sorry, you're gonna see the camera kind of topple back and forth a little bit. I think the kids are just walking by it and knocking into it for a minute. Anyways, I always get a head start on the dishes. I don't leave it until we're all done eating. I feel like that's just too overwhelming for me personally. So as dinner's cooking, I am just cleaning up anything that I used to prep dinner and get that out of the way. Then I'll just wipe down the counters and just go from there.
And I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two.
I definitely make it a point to have us all sit down for dinner together every night. It's just something we have always done as a family, and I plan on always doing it. I think it's so important to sit down together. Now, the kids will usually get up and fart around, but nonetheless, here we are.
Eeny, miny, meeny, moe. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Shaka, fire, toe.
Careful.
High five with my little eyes. Elbow. That's right.
Set the chairs. Let's go.
Eyes. Oh
Patio table, this wall here.
Probably get this all frosted.
yeah. Here you go. This box for you. Here. That's yellow for you.
You guys did really well. That was actually pretty good. I would make it again. It was so filling. I don't think any of us could finish our biscuits, but it was really good. So now I'm just gonna tidy these few dishes up. I forgot that Harper was sent home homework on Friday and it's Sunday evening, but we're gonna get that done. Oakley and Addison have to go out for a few minutes really quick. So I'm gonna do homework with Harper. Oh, that's, you missed that one.
I belong to you. I belong to you. Do just what you want. You're the one I trust. And I always be around when I need some loving, baby. No one else. Yeah.
Homework is done. Here are our letter F's, our word fall and our word fly. And then we practiced her poem. Do you remember this or do you? Yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. I think we're done. Are we done?
No. I love.
All right, bye-bye. Anyways, once we got Harper's giggles out, it was time for a bath. Now, I definitely don't bathe them every night. We usually only do every few nights or twice a week, unless of course they got into something and they were dirty. Then yes, of course. Now this bath bomb, this is a black glittery bath bomb I got from Lush. This was so cool. The kids loved it. It was just a treat. I only bought one. It was like $6 or something. It definitely splashed hardcore at the beginning, but it did not stain anything at all. If their skin felt really good after. So we're just gonna give them a little bath, let them play in here, burn off some energy. My girls love bath time still. And yeah, we wash their hair every time we give them a bath because we do only do maybe 2 baths a week. So definitely a hair wash. Okay, so I'm just gonna put some detangler spray in their hair, obviously one kid at a time. So I'm gonna do Harper's first. Her hair takes me longer. More often than not, I will put their hair into a braid after a bath because the braid will hold up overnight through to the next day, and then they'll be good to go, to school or home if we're home, or daycare if it's daycare, wherever. It will hold up well enough for the next day. So it just saves me one morning of not having to worry about their hair. It's okay. Have fun. Spooky. So after bath time, usually the girls would just go upstairs and watch TV, but we noticed that they were starting to watch too much TV and having too much downtime, and it was really affecting their behavior. So lately we have removed most of the TV, and then we'll usually play a board game in the evening. But tonight I had these special haunted house gingerbread kits that I got from Costco. They were only $13 each. So I thought this would be a really nice, fun treat for them. And it was. They loved it. And here we are a couple days later and they are still picking away at them. But yeah, so usually we'll just do like a board game. It's just something simple, Candyland or like Snakes and Ladders or something like that. They are just young. But yeah, cutting back on TV time has helped them a lot. Okay, so I know you guys can hear the kids like jumping around during this whole voiceover. I'm trying to keep them upstairs in the loft, but it ain't happening. Anyways, now that we are done with the gingerbread houses, I am just going to get started on Harper's school lunch for the next day. I always prep it the night before. The odd time that I don't, I end up, hating myself in the morning when I have to come up with something last minute. So I'm just going to try and make her something special. This is it's not that special, but something Halloween appropriate. So this is just, you take some hot dogs and dice it up. I definitely should have done like smaller bite-sized pieces, but then you just feed like raw spaghetti noodles through it and just boil it as is. It does come out pretty cool. Now I decided to mix it with a can of baked beans. I guess you could do like alfaghetti or zoodles or spaghettios, whatever you have. She loved the hot dogs with the noodles, but she did not eat the beans. I really thought she would. Like, we don't eat it often, but the kids do like it when we have it, and beans and wieners go together very well, but she just picked out all the hot dogs and noodles. So at this point, we're getting closer to bedtime and the kids started to have meltdowns. That's not atypical. So Addison just got their cups of milk ready and took them upstairs to the loft so that I could clean up the table again from the haunted houses while her lunch boiled on the stove. End result is nauseating. It tastes absolutely fine. It just doesn't look very appealing. Okay, so I'm just going to show you guys her lunch. I just packed for tomorrow. She'll have that weird spider dog things tomorrow. Hopefully she'll like it. I'm not sure. But to go with it, I just have an applesauce pouch. This is just another one of those like mixed berry Nutri-Grain bars, and then I've sprinkled some yogurt raisins in and around. These pretzels are these. I've given them to her before. I don't think she loved them, but she had a few last time. So I only put 3 in, so hopefully she'll get through 3. And then this is just one of those like round Baby Bell cheeses. The yogurt raisins I showed you guys. And then I packed one of those Peep marshmallow pumpkins there, along with one of these Boo Oreos. So it comes with 4 different ones. And then she'll have the spider web. Try and touch it. She'll have the spider web one for tomorrow, so that'll be, oh, get back in there. Sometimes doing things with one hand is brutal. So those are her treats for tomorrow, and then she just has like a mixed fruit salad in there. There's just strawberries, mandarins, and some blueberries. So hopefully that's enough. I don't know. She eats a lot when she's at school. So the girls always have a bedtime snack every night. I've said it before. I try to just do something simple, crackers, Nutri-Grain bar, just nothing full of sugar right before bed. Okay, come here. Come brush your teeth, please.
No.
Come on.
No. I want you to drag me, Daddy.
Oh, you want me to
Let's
drag
see.
you? Okay.
Yeah.
At this point, I think it's probably around 7:30 p.m. That's usually when we try. I mean, the girls are definitely night owls as well. There are nights, you know, if it's a weekend or the summer, that they're up until 10, and that's just how they are. There's no putting them to bed before they're ready. But school nights, we aim for around this time, 7:30 or so, 7 if they're tired, 8 if they're still wired, whatever. So we just obviously brush our teeth before bed. I let the girls start, and then I always go in after and help finish up and just make sure that they did a good job. So both girls still sleep with a nightlight on and a sound machine. I usually take off and go and put Oakley to bed. She usually puts up a fight if Addison tries, and Harper prefers if Addison puts her to bed. So I usually just say goodnight to Harper and we just tag team and trade off. Don't move, I'll do a little more. Look up. Yeah. Okay, don't touch it, remember?
Why?
Because it's medicine. Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Then out of nowhere, he heard a honk, honk, honk.
He eats turkey.
Yeah.
We can't eat turkey.
Yeah, we eat turkey.
I want to eat turkey.
Why?
It's yucky.
It's not yucky.
Yeah.
Why do you think it's yucky? Why? How come?
Because
It just is?
Hi, Mom.
Tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick. Okay, lay down. You're so cute.
Okay.
Okay, no, lay down. Put your feet down.
Another.
Okay, no, you're getting too hyper. Lay down. Camera's going off. Okay, I love you. I'll see you in the morning. Mr. Smee Smee. Mr. Smee Smee.
Mommy.
Baby. Okay, I'll come see you later. Night night. Okay, it's 8 o'clock. It's like 7. No, it's 8 o'clock. The girls are both down. Oakley is still chitter-chattering. Harper is still awake. She just had me go back in her room and read her a book. She usually wants Addison to put her to bed, and I usually do Oakley. But some nights she wants me to follow up and go back in with her, and that's totally fine. So I went downstairs. I just turned out all the lights, unplugged my Halloween tree, made sure all the doors were locked. I already cleaned up after dinner and after making Harper's lunch. The rabbit, we usually let the rabbit out at this time so she can just like roam around without worrying about the kids jumping on her. I'm gonna go like wash my face. I have a little sweet treat here. I bought this yesterday and put it in the freezer for today. And then Addison and I usually we don't do much after the kids go to bed. We're tired by then. We will watch Netflix usually. We're not one of those couples who stays up very late. We'll watch a show in the loft, and then when we come to bed, I will either watch one more show. I've been watching The Maid. I don't know if anyone else has seen it. I'm sure some of you have. It's pretty good. It tugs on my heartstrings quite a bit. But I think I only have 1 or 2 episodes left, so maybe we'll go watch something in the loft, and then I'll probably come back in and put 1 episode on in my room as well. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. This was probably longer than I expected. No 2 evenings look alike, but that's just the fun of it. Like, our routine is very flexible, and that's how we roll. The kids aren't babies anymore. When they were babies, we'd be like really strict with how things were. And now they're almost 3 and 5. So we just do what feels right. So anyways, please like and subscribe. Stick around, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye.